Welcome back. It's a rare type of cancer that plagues the lives of the people who suffer from it and their families. And while there is currently no cure for the cancer known as mesothelioma, that isn't stopping our next guests from their quest of raising awareness and searching for a cure. Joining me now, Yvonne Hall and Donna Brzezinski. And ladies, thank you so very much for coming. I enjoy seeing you guys each year as we bring up Mesothelioma Awareness Day. Sad that you guys have to be here to talk about this since you both lost loved ones, but thank you for leading the fight to find a cure. If you guys want to take a moment just to explain what mesothelioma is. I know a lot of people have heard of it, but may not understand what it actually is.
Do you want to?
For my husband, it was a growth around the outside lining of the lung.
Okay.
He breathed in the asbestos, which is the main cause of mesothelioma, and it goes through the lungs and attacks the outer layer of the lung and other parts too. It continues on.
It affects the lining around your organs usually, right?
Yes.
It is a cancer of the lining of the chest, lungs, heart, abdomen, just linings.
Yes.
But then it metastasizes and spreads.
It's very dangerous in that way.
And it's very aggressive. It's difficult to diagnose, rather advanced when it is. We don't know if we are susceptible. Some people are, some aren't.
Okay.
And there's no test to know if we are susceptible.
There isn't, no, not at this point. But you lost your son, Yvonne.
Right.
Do you know how he got exposure?
We could only speculate because it's like up to 50 years from latency from exposure. And at one point, he could remember sitting in an old school gymnasium, absent-mindedly picking insulation off a pipe. That was asbestos.
Okay.
He also put 5 sets of brakes on his first old car. They have asbestos. We could only speculate.
Sure, sure. And how about you, Donna? Do you know how your husband had the exposure?
Basically the same thing. When he was young teenager, he worked in a gas station, and the mechanics said, well, you can do the brakes. And he had other jobs that, so we can't specifically say where it all started.
But as long as there's asbestos in these common products, we all have the possibility of getting exposure, right?
All old buildings are full of it.
Yes.
And storms like hurricanes, tornadoes, fires, anything that disturbs it and releases it into the air, we're exposed, like the people of 9/11 were.
Sure. Excuse me. So we mentioned this is a somewhat rare form of cancer. We therefore don't get much funding for research, right? Which is why you all are here and bringing the awareness, right?
We need to find something that will test and find out earlier, and also a cure.
Yes, that would be nice.
And my issue is to prevent it from asbestos from being brought into the country to be used in roofing and in our ships, naval ships, and any number of areas that it's used. We have to stop. You said how many countries?
We are one of the, we in Canada are one of 2 of the industrialized nations that have not banned it.
Right. Just 2 of us left in
well,
the
no, not just 2, but we are among the few that have industrialized nations.
Yeah, a lot of them have gone ahead and banned it from being used.
And we're just proud that Kentucky is one of the few states that have designated September 26th as Mesothelioma Awareness Day.
And that's why you ladies are here to bring the awareness. So hopefully people take some time either now or on Monday on September 26th to maybe learn a little bit more, make themselves aware of what mesothelioma is and where we are. And if you know someone who has suffered from it, you especially may want to make a donation to Cure Meso, which you guys have there. We have on the screen for you, which is working to fund research to find a cure.
They are one of the main research places.
Wonderful. So we're hoping we will someday find a cure so that we don't have to have families like yours coming back and telling their sad stories. And it starts with you guys, so thank you so much for coming.
And for future victims.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you guys so very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're back with your news headlines coming up after this.